I started my recording, but I'm not sure how long it's gonna record. Like, I haven't.
I'm really scared that my memory is gonna run out and it's just gonna cut off in the middle of the thing.
I'm
Which, if
scared
that
of that
happens,
too.
I will lose my mind. I will quit everything. Even I will quit life. I will jump out of my window. Welcome back, friends and fans. Not that we have any of either, but
Right.
Okay, this is probably like the third or fourth time we've tried to record. Third, right.
Third take of episode 2.
Yeah, that's great.
That's also why it took so long to post this.
No one gives a fuck. But
okay.
It's only because of Devon's computer, okay? We're just gonna blame that.
Right.
She's got an airport inside. It's very busy. Planes are flying everywhere, messing up
tanks,
recordings.
World War 3.
Yeah, so we figured it out, maybe, possibly. So hopefully this one doesn't mess up, because
it better, or
I'm so tired of recording the same fucking. No, not the same, but like, cause we've had such good themes, but then we can't post them, so it just goes to waste, and it pisses me off.
Or you could just listen to Ash babbling for an hour.
Yeah, listen to me as well. Yeah.
So for today's episode, I believe it's so far maybe my favorite topic, which is
the only one that's gonna be posted.
The most inevitable thing of all, death.
Oh yeah, we love that. Love death. I did my notes. Did we do our intro? Do we have an intro? Okay, no, we don't, right?
No, we just say our names, but we pretty much clarified that, I think.
Okay, yeah, sure. So I did my notes 2 hours before we started, because that's how I roll, baby. I just do it last minute. And then also I had to walk my dog, so I was just really, really struggling. So I don't know how good they are, but I basically I got like some torture methods that I found interesting.
Oh.
And then some weird deaths, mostly funny ones, because I didn't want to get too dark. But like,
right.
Yeah. And then we also wanted to do the James Dean car thing, but I realized that it's kind of a big thing to cover, and there won't be any time, so we'll just like keep that for some like other time.
Okay, sure.
Yeah. What do you have?
So I have some questions about, just to think about, like ways to die. Your preferred
I think
ways
about
to
that
die.
every night before bed.
Yeah, so you can just share your thoughts with everyone else who might be listening. And then I got some like moral dilemmas, so to just like basically test how human we are and how we're like nasty and all that.
Okay.
I can start, I guess. So my first question to like start it all off would be, do you have a hunch of how you're going to die? Not necessarily a way, well, like maybe how or like when.
I don't want to say anything bad, just in case I manifest it into the universe,
Right.
But I don't know. I feel like I would like to die in like a very interesting way, because then people would remember me longer, right? So like get struck by lightning, or like have like a piano fall on me,
So you want like a natural kind of cause of death?
I don't know if a falling piano is natural, but
well, I would say it's like it's either, I kind of was thinking about it. I put it in like
wait,
3.
Sorry.
Okay.
I thought about something. No, continue. I'll keep it to myself.
Keep it in for a bit, okay? Like kind of 3 sections. So first would be
I thought you were gonna say threesome. Died by threesome.
Not
there's actually a death by that, but like.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
Okay. That's for another episode. Kinks and fetishes.
We can actually do that. Oh my god.
Sure. Yeah, so first one would be unnatural death, which is like caused by other people, like on purpose. Someone stabbed you, shot you, punched you, I don't know, drove a car into you or something like that. Then there's natural cause, which is just anything else that happens on accident. So it could be like a tsunami, an earthquake. It could be a piano falling in your head. And the third one is obviously suicide. So I'd say, yeah.
No, sorry, I just need to say it. I thought about, like, I would love to be assassinated. You know why? Because that means I'm important.
Yeah,
that means
I want to say that.
Someone literally paid someone to kill me because I'm just that iconic, you know? Like, I would love that.
They pay them like 10 euros. I'm like, okay.
Okay, do you think this is all I'm worth? Excuse me? I'm worth at least 15. Come on.
I would say like 16.7.
Yeah.
For starters.
Sure. For starters. Yeah, you can bid like an auction, you know?
I actually thought about that. In that sense, I'm quite safe because I'm not important.
Because you want to be an assassin.
No, that is true as well. But I'm not important. Like, I'm not crazy rich. I don't have
Not
any
yet?
like not yet, sure. I don't have like connections, and I don't even have like important information that is exclusive to just like me and some other like little group of people. So I don't think I would get assassinated because it would be just, I don't know. I don't see a purpose of killing me because it wouldn't change anything unless it's for someone's pleasure, if they're like, I guess, rapist or like a psychopath.
Oh, yeah.
But that's another story. Yeah, so you'd like to die a natural death that people would remember?
Yeah, or be assassinated as well.
Okay, if you knew your death, okay, it's an old question, but if you knew like that you would die, let's say by skating. No, that's too odd. Okay. Okay, you were driving, riding a bicycle, and you accidentally ran into a lamppost, and that's how you would die if you knew that. Would you try to avoid it? Would you just like say no to bicycles for the rest of your life, or would you just like go? Because you don't know if that's actually true.
I think. Actually, wait. I have a segue into this with one of my strange deaths, because here's the thing. If someone told me like you're gonna die in this way, I wouldn't try to avoid it because I feel like that just makes it worse. Like I don't really believe in fate and that shit. But if it is true, like you can't avoid death, right? Like it's gonna happen still. And I don't know, if I wanted to ride a bike, I would fucking ride a bike, dude. Actually, I had one of the deaths that I had was not that I did, not me. There was like this dude, I can't pronounce his name. Aeschylus.
Just spell it. It'll be fine.
Oh, trust me, you don't want me to spell it.
Okay.
Let's just call him Ass Man. No, that's rude. Okay, there was like this ancient Greece person, right? Named A. Let's call him A. And he was killed. He was killed because an eagle thought that his bald head, was a rock. So he dropped a tortoise on his head because he wanted, like, the eagle thought it would break the shell, right, on the rock, but it was his bald ass head. So he died by literally having a tortoise kill him.
Wow, tortoise killer.
But the reason he was outside in the first place is because someone told him, like, a prophecy that he would die by a fallen object, like hitting him. So he was like, no, I'm not gonna be inside, because he was afraid like something would fall. So he went outside. Yeah,
maybe that was the same prophecy that dinosaurs heard. I was like, things don't fall. No way. Yeah,
but like that's the point. Like you're still gonna die. Like, you know. So I feel like I would just continue. I don't know. What about you?
I was I actually listened on a compilation of Reddit things, or it was a story, I don't remember, but it was said that this person would die by Jack, and
Jack, like
yeah, Jack. on a specific day. And that day came, and they were like, oh my god, they were so paranoid. And there was their car broke, and some truck driver, I think, stopped, and they came out, and their name was Jack something. They were like, oh my god, they're gonna kill me. And they offered them help. They were like, nope, I don't want your help, just leave, I'm fine. And they're like, okay, and they drove off, and he thought he avoided it. And then he got under the car, you know where this is going, to fix it. And the car fell and crushed him. And apparently the car was, I don't know if it's like the type of car or something, but the car was named Jack. So
yeah,
it's like,
oh my god,
if it's if it was destined, like death a certain way or something, it would still come. Doesn't matter how like much you try to avoid it.
Actually, if someone was like, do you want to know how you will die? I would just be like, nope, la 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 la, can't hear you, no, because it's more
interesting, because then you like you can live your life, or you can I don't know, pretend that you're a, what are they called, not prophecy tellers, but you can just like, oh, prophets? I know how I'm going to die. Probably.
Oh, psychics.
Sure. Like if you were gonna die by choking, you're just like, oh,
never having sex with anyone. I wonder.
That's what came to. No, I meant like on food.
Oh, well, yeah, that too.
Listen, different.
I have my priorities. You have yours.
Yeah, sure. You do. So you could make like a show, or actually, wait, that would be banned. Because you can, or maybe if no one would believe it, you're just like, am I gonna die this time? It's just like a lottery, you know?
Yeah.
But then if you don't eat food, you die from starvation, so. Or if we're going by your methods, I mean, you can just talk to the person and ask them not to choke you.
Yeah, but if it happens, at least you'll die while feeling good, you know?
Oh, hell yeah. Worth it.
Yeah, worth it.
Well, then going from that, actually, this is a perfect question. What would be the worst torture method for you? The one you know, or just like you can think of it, like whatever?
Ooh. Well, I have some torture methods, so I already know, because I'm going to be talking about it. It's called, wait, oh my god, I really needed to check the pronunciation of shit, but I didn't, and now, like, every word is really difficult for me.
Okay.
So, I think mine would be, oh my god, scaphism? I think that's what it's called, scaphism.
Okay.
And it's like, okay, a little bit of history for ya. It originated in the Persian Empire. Oh, and by the way, I, like, looked it up. Persians are crazy. They like came up with the most fucked up torture methods.
But did they work though?
Oh yeah, they worked. Like they drowned people in ash. No correlation to me. Forced them to drink melted gold and like ripped them with trees. I don't know how, but they did it.
Such a waste of gold.
Yeah, I know, right? And then so scaphism, it was also their idea. It was like, so they would put a person in between, like in a swamp, in between two small boats or two hollow tree trunks, right? And so they would be trapped, and then they would feed them milk and honey. That doesn't sound bad, right?
Sounds kind of sweet.
Yeah, it sounds kind of nice.
It's like Santa. Like you feed them cookies.
How is it? Okay. Okay, sure. Okay, but first of all, the milk and honey, like they would force feed them, so it would get like on their face, on their body, like dripping everywhere, and that would attract insects and like animals, and they would start like eating them, right? But also, this is not even my worst part personally, because to me the worst part is that milk and honey causes you to have extreme diarrhea. So like you just start shitting yourself and you can't move, so you just do it where you're standing or sitting, right? So they would just feed.
That's not nice.
Yeah, they would just feed it to you, and then you would keep like diarrheaing, and then that would form like maggots that they would get in your body and they would start eating you from the inside. It's just very fucked up. I don't know.
It's just nasty from everywhere around.
Yeah, and it's so bad because you're not like you can be like this for like weeks, you know, because you're not gonna. They feed you so you don't die, but then, and you don't die from diarrhea because it's not like, you know.
Is there a way to like, if you want it strong enough, would you die? Can you like? Because I know you can make
choose
your pain
to die.
go. Because you can like make your pain go away, right? If you like really believe it. Or whatever.
Well, I can't, but if you can, good for you.
Well, to some extent, but can you trick your brain into dying? Because you're like, at this point, it's better just to end right there.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I keep burping every time we record. I just start burping.
Maybe if you swallow enough insects, would that be faster?
Well,
or like you choke on them. Oh no, I just got a memory. Once
a memory.
Well, yeah, once we were having like nice cozy campfire, and it was dark, and I accidentally swallowed like a mosquito. I didn't swallow it; it just got in my throat, and it was. I don't know if it was wiggling or something. Probably not, but I was just like trying to breathe, and it would like tickle my throat, and I would just start gagging, and it was like too deep, so I couldn't cough it out, so I had to gag it to my throat and then cough it out, and it was just and there were like 3 more people, and they were just like chilling, and I was literally dying because of a mosquito in my throat. So a bit TMI there.
You got sucked from the inside, yeah.
Oh, that's a new one.
I hate that. Oh boy.
I don't know. I just hate I guess torture is the point of it is slow, right? Like it's it takes a long time. I think anything that like involves other animals, maybe, or like cutting of limbs or like joints, that is really nasty.
True.
I'd like to get burnt. Like that would be fine. That would probably be one of the easiest ways.
Isn't burning alive like the most painful?
You can just imagine that you're Satan. I guess your brain shuts down at some point, but like I don't know. For me it sounds, I mean it's a different story when you're actually in the flames, but I don't know. It still sounds better than my I just don't like injuries with joints. I can't even watch like joint surgeries. They're so uncomfortable. Like brain open heart, I'm fine. Yeah.
That's
great.
But
like joint surgeries, I can't do that.
Yeah, I love that you're like, oh well, I watch surgeries, but not joint ones. That's crossing a line.
Also, have you seen a plastic surgery of a nose? It looks
no, I don't want to.
There are so many things that they like cut one layer like of skin, and then there's like the, what is it called? The white thing that is not bone.
I don't know what it is in English, but I know what you mean. Yeah. I don't know if other people know what you mean, but I do. So.
Well, basically, what nose is made of. So they cut that open, and there are so many layers. I'm like, where are those coming from? It's so weird. Okay, so if you're getting tortured, right? Mm-hmm. It's because of something. You like need to give some information that is important. What would be the thing that you would die for? Like you just wouldn't give up at all.
Oh shit. I don't know. My secret Krabby Patty recipe. Oh wait, you haven't seen SpongeBob, so it won't make
I know that joke though.
Okay, good.
I think I saw that episode. It's like the only.
That's like every episode, to be honest.
Okay.
Okay, wait. Okay, what are possible things for me to die for?
I mean, it could be like, I would say my loved ones. So just if I would have like a lover or family, friends, I'd die for them. If it would like keep them safe. Or like, okay, so humans, sure, like that kind of makes sense. But what information about like what? I don't know.
Oh fuck. I mean, I guess maybe if I was a spy, because obviously I would be a spy.
Right.
And like I had some top secret information about like a thing that could destroy humanity. I would not tell, or like give me the passcode to like this weapon that will blow up Earth. Actually, wait.
Maybe you would actually just blow it up yourself.
No, but I mean, or I guess I don't know. I feel like I would just be very hard to get information out of, not because I'm good at like resisting, but just because I would forget what the fuck is going on.
Right.
Especially if someone is torturing you, so you're like in pain. I can't think about like numbers and like secret things. I don't fucking know. Just kill me.
Right. I mean, it is better to die than be tortured, I feel like. I mean, if you're getting tortured, there is a chance you like still have hope. Some have hope and like believe that they can get out. But honestly, it'd be just easier to die than get tortured.
Yeah. Also, I feel like if I was like tortured to the point where like my limbs, they would cut off like my limbs, or they would like peel my skin, I wouldn't want to be alive after that. I would rather just like die.
That's a nasty one too.
Cause like how will I live afterwards? Like just
you'd be a survivor and you can go to TED Talk with motivational speeches.
Yeah, but I would be so fucked up physically and mentally that I would just be like, no, bye.
You can just put like a potato bag over your head and just hold a mic, or like.
So basically, like right now, mic. Basically right what we're doing right now, except.
Yeah. And then face reveal, and then everyone's like, "Oh, that's why."
Yeah, it makes sense. Maybe you should stick to like audio.
Do you have you don't have religion, right? Like you don't believe.
No, I don't have a religion. I'm still waiting to graduate. Then maybe I'll make one.
Okay, but do you have like very strong beliefs about something?
No.
That you just like you could talk for hours trying to prove it.
Well, I kind of like the idea of trying to prove that nothing matters. Which, whoa, that was the original name for our podcast, right?
Yeah.
So, because, I mean, I think religion is interesting as a concept, but I don't believe it, and I would love to, like, have a debate, like a civilized debate with someone who believes in it, just to be like, okay, but I think that there's nothing...
try to prove them wrong?
No, not to prove them wrong. I just, like, to see their arguments. Because, I mean, I've had some arguments with Christians, but all of the people that were, not to say Christians are all bad, none, but like the people in my life,
just where we live,
they were either really aggressive or just like, I don't know, didn't listen to me. So I kind of want to talk to a normal person about that, but yeah.
Right, because I was gonna ask, would you like die for your beliefs if they were just like, oh, you either say you're not that or. Like,
I mean, I would die for things like, like morals. Like, if I think something is injustice or like wrong, I wouldn't. Like, I would.
Okay, would you kill a baby to survive?
Oh,
okay, great.
You didn't finish that. Wait a second. No, I wouldn't.
Okay, great. We can move to the dilemmas.
Okay, because, also, I talk about how much I hate children, which is true. I fucking can't stand kids. But the thing is, I would never be able to kill one, because I recently watched a movie, just as a quick tangent. It was about, like, a dude who was stuck in the wild for, like, a reality TV show. Then he got attacked by aliens, but that's, like, not the point. So, he, like, caught bunnies and to, like, eat, right? And they showed, right. I don't think it was a real bunny. I hope not, because I don't think you can use real animals in movies. Like, kill, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But he, like, showed how to skin it and, like, pull its guts out. And I couldn't even watch that. So, like, I wouldn't be able to kill anyone.
If you can handle a bunny, a child. Ooh.
Yeah. And I like bunnies, so,
To eat them or, like, look at them?
No. Like, just look at them, yeah.
Okay, moving to dilemmas. So I have two. First one is about best friend's wedding. So you can...
Oh, fuck. Yours?
I mean...
Would you get married? I doubt. I don't see it.
I would kind of like to.
Okay.
If I find the right person. Okay, so you are at your best friend's wedding.
Okay.
Just an hour before the ceremony is to start. Yeah. Earlier that day, you came across definitive proof that your best friend's spouse to be is having an affair.
I knew
with the
it.
best man-maid of honor, and you catch them sneaking out of the room together. Disheveled. Not sure what that means.
Disheveled. Like messed up.
Oh, okay. My bad. If you tell your friend about the affair, the day will be ruined, but you don't want them to marry a cheater. What do you do? And imagine if, like, the friend, if in this case it's me, they're just, like, are very, like, in love with them, and they have gotten better, just to make it harder for you.
Oh, fuck.
They got much better, and they're so happy, and they're, like, the happiest they've been in their lives. So, what do you do?
Okay. Well, first of all, I knew it. I was suspecting it. I fucking knew it.
I mean, I had to.
Yeah. Second of all, okay, listen. If we're talking about you in particular, I would tell you just because I think, I think it's the right thing to do, because even if you, like, married them, it would still, like, your happiness would still be not fake, but, like,
it would come out at some point.
Yeah, and then you would be like, okay,
divorce, and then
yeah, and then you would be like, yeah, so, like, the 5 years that we've been married were a lie. So, like, you know, you just lose so much time over this.
I would probably be kind of mad at you for not telling me earlier.
Oh yeah, thanks. No, and then also, yeah, divorce is expensive. I don't want you to waste all that money. Like, you know, treat yourself. Just buy something nice.
Just kick them out, and then just have a wedding. Just eat all the food, but just the two of us.
Yeah, have, like, a friend wedding, right? We can, like, I can take her. No. Listen, I can take your husband's or wife's place, and I can just be like, it's a friend it's a fredding, right? So we just, like, dance and eat food, and I don't know. Yeah, and I don't know, 'cause also, yeah, I think you would find out eventually, and also I think you would be able to handle it. Like, obviously it would be hard, right? But I feel like you would still get through it, and you know that you'll meet someone else who will be better and, like, have a good life with them. So, yeah.
Cool. Thanks. That's...
What would you do?
The right answer.
What would you do for me?
Of course tell. 'Cause, like, yeah, again, it will come out eventually, and then it will just suck. 'Cause you'd be like, oh, so you knew this whole time. And there's no point in, like, okay, fine, you'll be happy, but, like, only for some time, and I couldn't bear to, like, let you live like that, like, being tricked and mistreated. So... Or I would probably, like, maybe go threaten them a bit, just break it off.
Assassinate them. Oh my god. I would get that. Wait, listen. Here's a plan. Okay. First of all, I wanted to say, trick question. I'm never getting married, so you wouldn't have to. It's fine. Second of all, if I do get married, and I know that they're cheating on me, okay? I get married, right? If you're married, you, like, share your...
Blackmail them.
No. You can share your finances. And then if you have insurance... If your, like, husband, let's say, dies, you get, like, money from insurance. So we get married, right? After some time, you assassinate them, and then we get the money, you know, and then we're rich.
Yeah, because that would be obvious, because that's not the most common motive to kill somebody.
Well,
if a married person dies, the first person they look at is the one they were married to, their possible lover, and then the people who get the money. So
well, yeah, but I didn't kill them, so I'm innocent.
Yeah, so it would be on me. Okay.
Well, maybe they wouldn't find you. I don't know. I'm just saying, you know, we're broke, we need money. There's
we could go on a date and just push him off a cliff. Like, oh no, that was I wouldn't do that though. It's just
But no, I would not get married because everyone in my family is divorced, and I no longer believe in true love, so...
Oh, that's sad. You'll find someone. I'll find you someone.
It's sad, but at least it gave me like a sense of humor, you know?
Yeah, you're like more mature because you've seen life.
Yeah,
you know?
Exactly.
Okay, moving on before it gets too wrong. It actually involves a person dying, so contributes more to the theme.
Yes, my favorite.
You're involved in a 2-car crash on your way to work one morning, in which you accidentally get hit and kill a pedestrian. As you get out of the car, you are intercepted by a tearful woman who seems to think that she hit and killed the pedestrian. You're not sure why she thinks she hit the person, but she's convinced. There's only you, the woman, and the person you hit on the road. There are no witnesses. You know that whoever deemed responsible will probably be sent to jail. What do you do?
Oh, fuck. Okay, what's my job?
I don't know, you tell me. Okay, let's say you're like living a pretty happy life. Like you're genuinely happy.
No.
You're like not crazy rich. We gotta make it harder. Gotta make it entertaining. We need you suffering, you know. So you're just genuinely happy. You're like not crazy rich, but you're not poor, so you can like treat yourself, go wherever you want to go. Yeah, but it's just like a misfortunate event or fortunate event, however you may look at it.
Mm-hmm.
So the question is, you either do the right thing and like be true to yourself, and yeah, you say that you hit them, but then you go to jail, or since the woman already believes she hit him, you can be like, just go off, I guess. And you don't tell her that you actually hit them, and then she goes to jail, but she didn't do anything.
Oh, fuck.
Wrong. It's your fault.
But didn't you say that the crash was an accident? Because you said like I got accidentally hit and then I hit a person.
It was a 2-car crash.
Okay.
On your way to work one morning, in which you accidentally hit and killed a pedestrian.
So I accidentally hit them. So maybe.
Well, yeah.
Well, then maybe I can.
Would you intentionally hit a pedestrian?
No comment on that. I mean, listen. If it was an accident, then maybe I can somehow like, convince the judge that like it was an accident. Like, you know, just.
So you would take the responsibility for your actions?
Yeah, because I don't know. I feel like
go to hell otherwise. Do you want to go to hell? Actually,
I mean, depends on if Satan is cute or not. I don't, because oh my god, because I would. I mean, I want to say from the goodness of my own heart, I would take the responsibility. But also, I would feel like if I lied, then like everyone will know. Like, you know. I would constantly feel like everyone knows that I like framed someone, so then I wouldn't be able to live like peacefully because I would just be
it's like that one book we read during literature about a person who killed a thief who stole a horse.
Yeah. Don't steal horses.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. At the moment, it would make sense to just be like, okay, she already believes it, so like, why not? But it would just eat me alive probably as well.
Yeah.
Like I can't live even if it's like a tiny lie. I have to tell someone because I can't live with it. Like
that's why people go to church and like do the thing.
Yeah. Even just saying them out loud, like whatever you did wrong. First apologize, and then you can't apologize to that person, too bad.
Well.
I mean, you could at least, like, let's say if you did blame it on the woman, you can still, like, if if you don't have the balls, you know, to, like, stand up for what you did, you could, like, vouch for her that it was an accident. Because I think they would make the sentence, like, shorter. You could help like pay for the funeral for the person. So there are ways to like make it better even if you didn't confess.
True. Also, I have a question. This is really off topic, but you said if you didn't have the balls to confess, and I just thought about like, okay, so that like expression is used for men, right? Obviously, like you don't,
Yeah.
What would be the equivalent of like a woman say? Like you don't have the boobs to confess, or you don't have what?
No, but I think it refers to the fact that there's testosterone there. Like it's the source.
Well, I know, but like what
of
part?
The strength hormone.
What part
so
of
for women? I don't know. What's the? I don't know. What is there like a birth muscle? Because that's a pretty strong thing to like birth a human out.
Isn't that just the vagina? I don't know. I've never had a child. Hopefully, we'll never have one. So.
But is there like a specific muscle? No.
Probably, but I don't know what the fuck it's called.
Birth muscle.
You don't have enough birth muscle to fucking confess to this murder, How about you have another child, then we'll talk.
Abdominal muscles?
When you are able to squeeze a child out of your vagina, then you'll be strong enough to say what you did. I don't know.
You don't have the experience of birth. I think that would be pretty good as well. Or like cramps. That's also a big one.
Oh boy.
Yeah. I don't know how to put that into a sentence.
You don't experience enough cramps.
Yeah, there you go. Or like if you don't take you gotta like wait. It's coming.
Okay, you're getting there, yeah.
Hold on. Cause like if you take medicine for cramps,
you're
like,
pussy.
Weak. I mean, you are either way.
Yeah.
That's the only reason you have
That's
cramps.
what defines me.
But like, if you're not... Wait. I don't know. It doesn't make sense anymore. But yeah, I guess cramps would be equal to balls.
Okay. Glad we figured that out. That was really worth it.
High five.
Oh, do you have more things, or can I tell you about...
I mean, on the side, I have more of dilemmas, but I think we're good, because I've taken half of the time, so...
It's okay. I mean, this was a conversation, so...
Yeah.
Because mine, I mean, I'll say... I won't say everything, because... And it's not that important. Like, I don't know. But I did find two... Okay, I'll leave the deaths for the ending, because they're kind of funny, so, like, it'll be, like, an optimist... No, a happy end to a horrible podcast,
Mm-hmm.
But I found mainly two torture methods, except for the one that I already talked about, the milk and honey one, that were kind of fucked up, and I kind of liked them. So, okay, so one of them, this is the short one. It's called the blood eagle. Now, okay, the blood eagle, yes, like the bird.
Okay.
So, what do you think that means just by hearing it?
I would say they like tie you to something, and they put some like blood. Is blood eagle like a type of bird?
Probably. I don't know. Not in this context though. No. It's, I mean.
Okay, so I think they just like, since eagles eat meat.
Yes.
They would put like some blood on you, and then they would leave you for the eagles to feast on.
Oh, like Prometheus.
Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of nice, but that's not true. Like, that's not...
Oh.
Good guess, though. So, the blood eagle... I don't know... Okay, it's not clear if this was real, so just don't think of this as, like, a thing that happened, but apparently it's, like, a Nordic legend of how Vikings used to execute people. So, they would, like, tie their victims' hands and legs so they couldn't escape, and then they would make a bird out of them. So, like, they would stab. Yeah, they would stab the person from the tailbone to the rib cage, and then take out.
Wait! I need a second to.
Yeah, imagine that. Yeah, I'll give you some time.
From the table to the rib cage. Okay,
Not table,
yeah,
tailbone.
Did I say table?
Yeah, you said table.
Tailbone.
Or maybe I
My
heard
bad.
you wrong. I might be hallucinating.
Wait, so they stab you through the spine or just how is the stab going? Which direction? Like up?
Yeah, up, I guess.
So just up and up the ass.
No, you start at the ass and then you end up at the rib cage.
Okay.
Okay.
Just stab, not slice, right?
No, like stab and then slice. What do you mean?
Oh, okay. I need to get this right.
It's
sorry.
not that deep. I mean, unless it is. I don't know how deep they
Well, it is
stab.
pretty deep. That's like a meter. That's pretty deep.
I guess. Okay, and then they would like separate the rib cages, so and like pull them back so you could see all of their organs, and then they would also like rub salt in the wound, like literally put salt into the wound.
But like you're dead by then.
Possibly, I don't know. I guess it depends on the person, but basically
like
they would spread
loss.
the ribs. Yeah, they would spread the ribs like wings, out. And then also pull out your lungs and put them on the wings, so you would look like a bird.
Oh, that's just like modern art, but
exactly. Actually, I think Hannibal had an episode with that. So, I don't know. It just kind of seemed fun, very artistic.
Yeah. Also, who would take so much time and effort to just like, oh, let's make an eagle?
Well, you can't rush perfection,
Right. Where do you put it though? Do like they hang it or like put it on a pole, throw it in the ocean, bury it?
I'm not sure, but if like we're going by the whole thing where like you have to show off your victories, then maybe they would like put them as like decorations, to be like, this is what will happen if you take my horse,
My imagination can be kind of crooked, but doesn't sound too bad. It kind of does look like a bird. What did they do with the hands though? Because the rib cages aren't that long. Like,
I don't know if they were that accurate. Maybe
I'm kind of curious of like what don't want to Google it, but like kind of curious what it actually looks like.
I mean, it's up to you if you want to see that.
No. I had enough of the massacre. I don't want any more of that.
Okay. So then I have another form of torture, which is it's more like physical. I'm having a stroke. What the fuck? It's not.
Wouldn't be the first time.
It's more psychological. There we go. Than physical. Okay. It's called white torture. So what comes to mind if you hear white torture?
These are okay. Couldn't be white noise, but white like as a color. So maybe they keep you in the dark, and then they keep flashing like a white light into like your eyes till they burn. Wait, psychological. So maybe it's like the videos that are like could cause seizure. Mm-hmm. Or like wait, what is it?
Epilepsy?
Epileptics. Yeah. Like the ones that are just like very flashy, and then you just because it causes stress in general to any person. Mm-hmm. So maybe that. I don't know.
Actually, I mean,
or they just put you in a white room and then you go insane.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Oh.
So
yeah.
So it's like a type of sensory deprivation where like they put people in cells that are white, and their clothes are white, even the food is white, like everything is white.
Ew, how do you make food white? Do you extract color?
No, you just give them like rice, I think.
Rice is good though. But like
it
has
salt,
this? Right?
I don't know.
I think I would choose rather to just maybe you could like close your eyes to change it up a bit so it's like black and white. It's like variety.
Oh yeah, of course.
And then if you dream, if you like, I would probably eat the food and then exercise. So I would get with my eyes closed. I actually like that. Just exercising with my eyes closed is somehow better.
Me too, because then I don't see my body.
Yeah. So then you like get tired, so you want to sleep more since they're feeding you properly. Let's assume that. So that's like fine. And then you sleep, and you sleep in colors. You like dream about stuff, and then you get enough like.
do you think that if you spend enough time in like this type of cell, do you think you would stop dreaming in color? Cause like, don't like
not
people
necessarily.
who, I mean, yeah.
Well, depends on how much are we talking, like years? Because I think you could last up to like, I would even say like a year definitely. Maybe like if you keep if you keep them in mind, maybe I don't know. I think it might be I forgot the word. Like how much time you spend seeing colors and how much you just see white. So I would probably choose being with my eyes closed as much as possible and just daydream, like fantasize things in colors.
Yeah, I guess. Cause you, as I said, like everything is white, and then the lights are kept on 24 hours a day, and no one speaks. Like they deprive you of social interaction. And
so they keep you from sleep too. Ew.
Yeah. So there were like a couple of cases, but I mostly found like one where, oh god, another name I won't be able to pronounce. I'm really sorry to this person if they're still alive. But there was this there's this Iranian guy. He was 17, by the way, when he was arrested.
What for?
He was arrested for publicly criticizing the Iranian government.
Oh.
Classic. And he spent his name was Amir Fakravar. I don't know how to say his last name. Amir. Just right. Our good friend Amir, you know? Yeah. Mm-hmm. So even though he previously like spent time in regular prisons where he was like beaten and stuff, he still said that like the mental pain of the white torture was more damaging and more like worse than the physical torture. And he said there's a quote from him. He said, "We didn't see any color. All of the cell was white. The floor was white, our clothes were white, and also the light 24 hours was white. Our food also was white rice." Yeah, that's why. Yeah. We couldn't see any color and we couldn't hear any voices. And the prison guards had to like wear shoes that would muffle the noise. And if the prisoners used the bathroom, they had to like slide a white piece of paper under the door, probably so you couldn't see the I don't know why. Like, I don't get that part. Why would you?
But like you still hear your own sounds.
Yeah, I guess. But then this is the interesting part because, he spent 8 months in the prison cell, right? And by the time he got out, he said that he couldn't remember the faces of his mom and dad. And he described himself as not a normal person. Like, that's crazy.
Interesting. It would be interesting to look into what does that do?
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't research that part, but like it's crazy like that much that it had that much of an effect. And then someone else said like that it also makes you feel like there's no air. So like one person said that I suddenly started to react to the lack of air. I would put my head at the window at the bottom of the door and try to get oxygen. I couldn't sleep. I would talk to myself, but I couldn't be too loud. I sensed that my condition was worsening. I fell down, hit my head on the floor, on the door, and fell unconscious.
Oh, I just got an idea. Oh my god. This is kind of cool.
You would knock yourself out?
Caution. No. Caution to trigger warning, I guess. If there's like a what is it called? A fork. Yeah, there we go. Or like a chopstick, whatever they give them with. They give. Oh my god.
Now you're having a stroke. Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever the utensils they give you to eat rice with, you can cut yourself. Because blood is red.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. That's color.
That's a fact.
Because you can't. You could at least like like shit yourself or pee on the floor.
Wait, also,
and then you get brown, red, and yellow.
Oh boy. Actually, wait.
That's colors.
There was a girl who like used to punch the wall so that her knuckles would get bloody. So that's also a way, like a less traumatizing way, maybe.
Yeah, there you go.
Also, okay, if everything is white, you still have your skin and your hair. So like,
if
that's
it's long enough, maybe they cut it. Maybe they shave it.
But how do you conceal the skin?
Maybe if the light is also, isn't it if you like don't get enough vitamin D, you get paler?
Okay, but what if you're like black or brown? You don't.
Maybe they don't put those in that kind of. Maybe they put them in dark rooms.
No.
Just black, completely black.
Okay, well.
What would be the opposite of the white? Would they just like blast music 24/7? And like it's completely dark and everything is black, just as many sounds as possible. You would go insane from that as well.
Yeah.
You would get hearing damage.
And then you wouldn't hear it anymore, and then you could have peace. It all works out. Yeah. So
and
anyway,
you would feel like in the white room.
Oh yeah, so to me personally, like that, I've never heard of white torture, and this to me, like, I think it's the most, not only most interesting, but like the most, I don't know how, like the most terrifying, because it
sounds so passive that you're just like, something is not right.
Yeah, because you get so fucked up. Like, I don't know how like, I can't imagine how hard it was for the people who like experienced that to continue living later. Like, like how do you go back to your life?
They're probably also because they're like sleep deprived. Your body just like gets messed up, so your sense of time is messed up. You can think logically. You lose kind of balance, and then your oh yeah, that's the thing. Cause when you sleep, I told you this many times. When you sleep, things are getting like go to your long-term memory. So if you don't sleep, that's why it's actually needed to sleep before the exams. Because if you don't sleep, all you learn, it won't go to your long-term memory, so you won't remember shit. So sleep. Yeah, so maybe that's why it like messes up your memory. Like if there's lights and you can't sleep.
But yeah, it's really weird. So yeah, and then I have some deaths for you. They were pretty fun. Again, I don't want to make fun of these people, but
we just don't want to get too depressing.
Listen, like, I don't want to make fun of these people, but honestly, some of them, like, it was their fault, and I don't, like, if you get yourself into these situations, I'm allowed to laugh at you. Like, also, most of these happened, like, a long, long time ago. Some of these happened literally thousands of years ago, so it's fine. Like, we're not gonna offend those people. They're probably long gone in wherever they are. So, okay. Okay, so a fun one, right? So there was this man, okay? I don't know his name. It's probably best that I don't mention him because I don't know.
Just you can call them by like nicknames or whatever.
Okay, let's call this man Philip. Philip, full name.
Philip, okay.
Okay. This is a very short one. So Philip had a problem with snoring, He would snore. It was getting real tough. So he was like, okay, what is the logical solution for this? Should I go to the doctor? Should I like take some medicine? Should I try to like lay differently when I sleep? No.
Yeah, sleep on your side.
No. He was like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take tampons and I'm gonna shove them up my nose to block the snoring. And then he suffocated because he had tampons up his nose.
Does he even know why snoring is happening?
Probably not.
Because it would just help turning on to the side.
Well,
how does it even help? Okay, does he bother anyone by snoring?
I don't know. This was like a 2-sentence story,
Okay, because you don't know that you're snoring, so like.
Moral of the story, just like don't put tampons where they don't belong.
No, that's not the one. If you don't snore, you don't need to think about putting tampons in your nose. So don't snore.
Just don't snore. It's really easy.
Get yourself together.
There was a string of deaths in somewhere. I didn't write where. Great job, me.
Okay.
So first of all, a dog fell. I'm sorry, this is the saddest part, but a dog fell from the 13th floor. Okay?
Oh no.
He landed on an old lady and killed her. Okay?
Okay.
Then the people who like gathered to watch this happen got hit by a bus. And another woman died.
Standing on the street?
I don't know. And then one of the people who were watching had a heart attack and died. So
gosh. Did someone push the dog out? Or
I don't know, he just fell.
Who do you find responsible? Because like for the dog, if it fell out of which 13th?
Yeah.
Who? I mean, it's either an untrained dog or someone was abusing them, because a dog wouldn't just run into. Maybe the window was open. Okay, I don't know what happened, but like, it's either the person who like, first of all, it's the dog that caused it, and then the people were probably standing on the street, so that's up to them, because they like got hit by a bus. Unless the bus driver saw the old lady and the dog and was like, oh shit, and then they drove.
He's like, oh, I gotta look closer.
Yeah, and then, so it's either, who's responsible is either you like blame the dog for everything, or like the person who made the dog, like caused the dog to run, or we ignore the grandma and the dog and then blame the bus driver because he hit the pedestrians, and because of him hitting the pedestrians, other pedestrians got a heart attack.
God, this is just a mess. Like, I don't know. Oh, this one is specifically for you. I picked this for you.
Oh.
So it's about a skydiver, okay?
Ooh, that's fun.
It is fun. So he was jumping like 2 miles. I don't know how much that is in kilometers. Yeah, Google. And he wanted to film his jump. So he remembered to take his camera, but he forgot to take his parachute, and he fell.
Dumbass.
And he filmed himself like basically falling to his death.
Oh, 2 miles or 3,000? Wait, is that a real number? Wait, how much is one?
Is that a real number? Yes, 3,000 is a real number.
It has 6 digits. It's like 1 point. Okay. I got it. I'm sorry. I'm kind of dumb. So it's 3.2, kilometers. So that's the standard like height. You either go from 1 if you were like taught, and then 3 is for experts who have been diving for a long time, or you jump with an instructor. So I don't know what happened there.
So he was an expert, but he forgot his parachute. Makes sense.
Yeah. Also, you don't get to go with the camera, even if you're just like, you either go with an instructor and then with the camera, but if you're jumping alone, you don't get to do that until your 1,000, I think, jumps, so you don't get distracted.
Oh, fuck. Well, he did get distracted.
So he did at least 1,000 jumps and forgot the parachute.
Okay, this is where we get to the old deaths. Like, most of these are from like ancient Greece. I don't know what went on there at the time, but like these people were fucking crazy. I don't know what was wrong with them. So this one is my favorite, okay? So in 2007 BC, there was this Greek philosopher. His name was Chrysippus, I think. Chris. Let's call him Chris. So our boy Chris had thought of this amazing idea. He was like, okay, what if I take my donkey and I get him drunk? Okay, sounds really fun, right?
Oh no.
So he made his donkey drink wine, and then Then the donkey got drunk and he started trying to eat figs. And while Kris was watching this, it was really funny to him. So he was laughing, okay? And that was
he died from
laughing.
What happened?
I don't know. He was looking at his drunk donkey and he just died of laughter. He was having so much fun.
Did he burst something or
I don't know.
No,
maybe he had a heart attack. I don't know, but if that's a great way to go, you know?
Yeah.
So I think that's my favorite death.
But that's irony because they say 5 minutes of laughter increase something.
Yeah, it increases your
so
life.
You just decreased it too much. Laugh overload.
And then there was
So moral of the story: don't have a donkey and don't
just
drink wine.
Don't give alcohol to your animal. Goddamn,
No, I think it's the donkey's fault. If it would be dog, it would be fine.
Okay, sure. We all know donkeys are really
Have
funny.
you seen high spiders? Not that I support that, but their spider webs are fucked up. It's just,
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways.
Okay. So. Okay. So I have this. Oh my god, I hate these names. I'm so sorry. Okay, there was this man called. Okay, get ready. Ricky. Let's call him Ricky. Ricky.
you still try.
Ricky of Figalia. Yes. Figalia? Just. Oh my god, I hate this.
Ricky.
Ricky, yes. So he was a Greek sports dude. I don't know. There was a specific sports combat thing. It's called something that sounds like pancreas, something. So okay. He was he did sports, okay? And he was participating in the Olympic finals, okay? He was doing great. He was supposed to fight one-on-one with this other dude. And this other dude, we'll call him Bobby, okay? So Bobby put Ricky in a chokehold, okay? And Ricky was like, no, not for me. And he kicked Bobby. And his kick was so powerful that Bobby was in so much pain that he signaled to what is it called? He basically gave up. He said okay, I'm out. Sorry, defeat. But as he was doing that, he accidentally broke Ricky's neck. So, but then what's even more interesting is that because Bobby gave up, technically Ricky was the winner. So he died, but he won the Olympics.
Shit, that's cut. See, there's your death.
No, that's a flex.
But is it a flex if you win, but you can't?
It was a literal flex. He flexed so hard he fucking broke Ricky's neck. I don't know.
Wait, but Bobby flexed, not Ricky.
Okay, Bobby flexed so Ricky could win. Bobby walked so Ricky could run.
Yeah, so moral of the story, don't flex on people.
Exactly. Yeah. Oh, okay. So okay, this one is gonna be the hardest for me because everyone knows who this person is, but I can't for the life of me figure out how to pronounce his name in English. So it's oh fuck. Oh my god.
You got this. It's
Pythagoras? Is that how you say it? We know, the mathematician, Pythagorean theorem, that guy. Pete. Let's call him Pete, okay? So Pete had a lot of enemies, okay? He was wanted for a lot of things. And one day, he was being chased by his
Pythagoras.
Wait. What?
Exactly. Pythagoras.
Pythagoras? Are you kidding me?
It sounds like a disease.
Yeah.
Yep, Pythagoras. That's what Google says.
Oh my god. Okay. Well, Pete was running away from his enemies who were chasing him. And they were like, I'ma kill you, right? So, our dear friend Pete, he ran to a bean field, okay? And he was like, is this a bean field? Yeah, a bean field.
Not a cornfield? Interesting.
No, a bean field. And he was like, I don't accept this bean field. Because in his teachings, he thought that beans were unclean. So he couldn't run through the field, you know? Like how the audacity. He could not do that.
Audacity has failed me many times, so
yeah, that's
I don't
true.
believe in that anymore.
So because he couldn't run through the field because he was so like just offended by beans, he was just like, I'm gonna stop. And then they fucking killed him because he stopped because he couldn't run through a bean field.
But he died for his morals. Because if you would, if he would have lived, they would be like, so beans are clean,
so
or even if they're not, they saved your life. Yeah, they would be like, they saved your life, and then he would have to say, like, change his beliefs, and he probably didn't want that. So he died for the right cause. Die for the beans. Do it for the beans.
Okay, bean man. I see how it is.
There isn't even a model. He did moral.
I hate that you have to say Pythagorean.
He was just standing in like a cool pose. Like, yeah, you see, no beans today.
No beans for me. Actually, okay, wait. This is a legend. I forgot to mention it. I don't know if this is true. It's a legend, but you know, I would like this to be true because this is a great way to like go.
Mm-hmm.
And then, okay, and then there was the dude that got the turtle dropped on him because his head looked like a rock. So, I think that's it. I think that's all I have. But like, there were so many of these Greek deaths that were like so weird. Oh, actually, for the ending, I also remembered one. I can't remember the name, but there was like this general who made a law that like if you came into the city with a weapon, you would get killed, right? So like no weapons.
With the weapon?
Yeah, if you were carrying a weapon, you would be killed.
Yeah, but would you be killed by the weapon that you were carrying? Because that would be pretty cool.
I don't know, man.
I would bring like fucking katanas or like nunchucks.
So you would
actually no, nunchucks are painful.
Okay, sure. Do what you want. I mean,
if you're bringing a weapon, if you like need to, I guess you don't need to because you wouldn't want to die. But if I would like to die at that time, that would be it. I would just bring the coolest weapon I could think of and be like, yes.
Yes. I mean, yeah. But basically, he made this law. And then one time, he needed help to, like, fight a war or something. So he, like, went into the city. He was like, guys, please help me fight this war. And they were like, oh, what is this, mister? What are you holding? Is that a knife I see? Oh, it's a knife. And then the man was like, oh, fuck, I walked into my own city with a fucking knife. I must commit suicide now. And then he killed himself because he broke his own law.
Okay, once again, quite a role model dying for their belief. But also, what do they not wait a knife? What do they cut things with? Do they just break them?
I don't know. I guess
flex on those veggies. Crunch them.
Crunch those veg. Jeez. Or maybe they had like separate knives that were considered like veggie knives, you know, like chopping knives, and then
wooden knife. It's just like a prison.
Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, those were. I had a fun time looking at these people dying in fun ways.
Yeah, this was fun. This is a great episode. I hope this works. Damn, please.
Yeah, if this. Oh my god, it better. So hopefully this comes out. In
if
good
it does,
quality.
We will post in like once in 2 weeks for sure.
Yeah. Or maybe, yeah. Maybe later.
No.
Okay, listen. After we're done with school, maybe we'll do it more. Because we're probably going to be homeless and broke, so.
Also, I love how we're just like dropping in facts. We're not doing like an introduction. I don't want.
It's fine.
Like, it's like a puzzle. You just figure it out along the way.
Yeah.
Maybe you can figure out where we're from.
No. Please don't. Absolutely not.
I don't think you'll be satisfied with the answer anyway, so.
I don't think I'm satisfied with the answer.
Hey, we're pretty cool. We're good fighters. Or at least we were.
Okay, let's stop talking because
cool.
I'm
really
scared.
Good idea.
Yeah, so thank you for joining us. If anyone's still listening to this part, we'll post more later. I don't know how many people will see this, but in case some do, if you have any suggestions for what topics to cover, like spooky, scary things,
right,
you can leave them in the comments, maybe, because this is on YouTube. Yeah. Okay, we'll figure it out.
Happy spring. Also, we're recording this on March, 1st of March.
Fuck. Yeah, now, if I take like too long to edit, they'll know how much time has passed.
I mean, if this audio is fine, it would. Don't edit this. It shouldn't take too long.
I'll try to do it fast. Yeah. But yeah.
Anyway,
so,
yeah. Thanks. See you next time.
Stay scared.
No.
I had
Nothing
something.
Matters. Nothing
no,
matters.
I had something. I said like stay scared whores or something. Is that too much?
That might be a bit offensive.
Stay spooked, kitties.
Ew. It's too
No, kitties, not like cats, like kids, kiddies, you know, kid-ease.
Oh, I think kiddos would be better.
No, kitties.
Also, if kids are listening to this, I'm concerned. We don't have an age, like, thing.
We should.
This, right?
Well, we're barely, like... we can't really talk for everyone, because we're... we're barely legal. I don't know why I said
Anyway,
that.
Yeah, we're gonna stop before it gets too much. Yeah, we're gonna figure out the normal ending.
Bye-bye.